Welcome to the RecPlex in Wes Des Moines, Iowa for the first round varsity matchup between your Quad City Blues and the Kansas City Jets. We're going to get started almost exactly on time, which for these tournaments is a little bit rare. Off day, and the Capitals had a real good day, and they put it to us. It was fairly close after 2 periods, 2-0, but they poured it on in the third. Season going. We'll lose this. It's back on the bus. We lost, I think, 4-2.
Blues come out strong right out of the gate. We know that we're going to face some really tough goaltending, so that's going to be a problem that we're going to have to solve with the offense, and definitely going to need to start fast and not like lay back and go slow.
Blues are going to have to get a lot of shots on goal. This young man who's playing in goal for the Kansas City Jets. Well, let's listen to the introductions here if we can.
Yep.
It's red there. I guess that's it. In terms of introductions. The goaltender we're facing today, his name is Zach Pedersen. He was just named the all-league goaltender. He's got the best goals against average and the best saves percentage in the league. So we have our hands full trying to get pucks past him, but we've got a pretty good goaltender ourselves in Aiden Starr, who's had an outstanding season for the Blues. This is a team, Kansas City, that lost almost 95% of its scoring last year due to graduation and some of their outstanding players going to higher levels of play, but they still put together a 21-9-2 record, and we are ready to go. Kansas City controls the draw, sends it into the zone where Braden Corcoran sends it back to center ice. Now Corcoran's going to pick it up at his own zone, sends it over to Johnny Nienhuis, back to Corcoran, sends it past trying to find Quinn at center ice. That pass is intercepted and thrown back in deep. Once again, Corcoran's going to pick it up in his own zone. He's going to try and carry it out himself. Instead, he dumps it off to Liam Quinn. And we played a whole shift, and the Blues have not gotten past center ice. Nienhuis puts it off the boards to Beckwith. Beckwith gets it right out to center ice and no further. And we got an offside there as Kansas City forward had not cleared the zone.
We'll see if this comes all the way down. That was an offside with a shot on goal with a man trapped inside. It looks like it's going to be a center ice face-off, which I think is just fine. Earlier this morning in the JV game, they took it all the way down.
All right, off that face-off, it comes to number 3, Albertson, who sends it in deep. This is number 24, Chase DeYoung. DeYoung sends it over, gets it ahead to Blanc, but has the puck go off his stick and is unable to clear the zone. And finally, the Blues get it out. And here is Honert. Has the puck roll off his stick. Sent into the far corner where Alex Blanc plays it. Now it looks like we might get out of the zone. There's a pass ahead for Honert. Honert tries to get around the defenseman. Can't do it. Now here's Kwok with a shot. And a nice save by Pedersen.
First 2 seconds into the offensive zone, it yields a shot on goal. They had a lot of zone time, did the Jets, but no shots during their tenure or forays into the offensive zone.
That was Austin Kwok who got a shot away from the area, but the top between the 2 rings, and right along the ice, and Pedersen made a glove save. So face off the far circle. Now the puck goes.
It's going to go down for an icing.
And that's going to be an icing against Kansas City.
Which gives me time to say that line 3 came in, which is Noah Decker in between Owen DeCrow and Nolan Filion to start the game. Peters and Otten on the back end.
Well, we got a second. Congratulations to the Blues All-Stars. Isaiah Conrad, Drew Beckwith, and John Nienhuis. Very, very deserving.
For sure. Great players.
And into the corner it goes. Number 20 is Caldwell, sends it around, but not out. Blues keep it in, send it back into the corner. That's Decker in the corner. He's going to get to the puck first, tries to center it across the crease, but nobody there. But the defense, number 11, that's Deaver. He's one of their top scoring players as well. Now Deaver carries it into the zone, goes around Otten. He's all by himself with 4 blues as somebody's lost a glove in the corner.
Yeah, that's Deavers.
You got to be careful when you're in that, when you're stick handling and no gloves on. That's for sure. All right, the Blues get it out of the zone, back to center ice, and Otten puts it in deep. Now he's going to go for a line change as the puck is behind the Kansas City net. Here's a long pass, gets past everybody, and that they're going to rule that no icing as Nienhuis clearly could have gotten to it, and he did before it crossed the line. Now here's a pass over to Quinn, number 19. Quinn down the right wing boards, tries to get it in front. Just missed the connection there with number 13, Beckwith. And back to center ice it goes. This is Nienhuis. Nienhuis puts it in. And they play D to D and come across and out of the zone. Here's the puck deflected off the stick of number 2. That's Whitrock. Corcoran gets it behind his net. He gets it to Conrad, and Conrad sends a long lead pass trying to find Beckwith, and that's too far ahead, and that's going to result in another icing against the Blues with 14:07 left in the first period. There's no score, and just a reminder, there's nothing wrong with your monitors or your phones. Our camera that keeps focus on the clock died today, and we'll have services tomorrow. And so we'll give you the time and score a little bit more often than we normally do because you can't see it otherwise.
Yeah, score is on the board.
Oh, here's a man right in front. Woo! Whistles a shot past the ear of Starr and wide to the left, and now the puck comes all the way down. Husky on the ice for the first time for the Blues. Now it comes to number 13. That's Zimlik. That's their best scorer. Got a man in front of the net. That's number 8, Elbis. Oh, the puck is loose in front. Man's going to get a shot away. Now he's going to turn, get to the circle. This is 13, Zimlich. And Nienhuis gets it out of the zone. Now Corcoran puts it out, and that's going to be another icing against the Blues. Little scary there as the puck was loose in front of the Blues net, bouncing around, and 2 of their best players, offensively speaking, Harrison Elbis, number 8, and number 13, Cam Zimlik. It's Zimlik or Zimlich, I'm not sure. It's CH at the end, so.
13:27 to go in this first period. Shots on goal, 1-0 on the board in favor of the Blues.
And that was courtesy of number 20, Austin Kwok.
Correct.
Maybe he learned something on that shot. Next time he's going to go up top because that was right along the ice, and Pedersen didn't have any trouble with it.
And we're having a conversation with Coach, with the 2 armbanded officials. What are we doing? And now they're going to talk over to the Jets bench as well. No idea what this is about.
I haven't seen anything worthy of a
conversation.
Yeah, but then.
Oh, he's looking at ear protection. He's looking them all over. This occurred in the JV game deep into the third period when the Capitals had the game well in hand. Going to do it a little earlier today. Looks like everybody learned their lesson.
The Blues
the Blues are good. 2 of the Jets players are going to have to go and find their ear protection.
Well, the Blues would have had no excuse. Oh, here's Patton loses stick. Puck comes around the net to the near side, or now it's reversed. 36 is Dorley, sends it around to the corner. Blunk gets it out, trying to find number 87. That's Evan Mueller, but puck is sent back in. Now the puck is sent out, and that's going to result in another icing against the Blues. And everybody's being real careful. When in doubt, just ice the puck.
Yeah, a bit of a feeling out process in the first few minutes of this game, seems like. 12:56 to go. I will keep trying to call out that clock time. And when there are penalties, we'll do that as well. You can still see the score there, courtesy of
I'd like to send out a greeting to our friends in Mason City who are not here today. And I know that's not a very happy subject for them, but we'll be happy to accept their support. Now the puck is sent.
That's not going to be an icing.
I thought Corcoran was going for a hat trick of icings there in the first period, but he got bailed out there as the puck was deflected by a Kansas City stick. Now this is number 18. Oh, we got a delayed offside. The Blues have to clear out. Now they bring it back in. This is number 34. That is Lobaugh. Has it behind the net. He's going to bring it right to the front. He tries to stuff it in the near side, and Starr held the post. Now the man sends puck, bounces off the wall behind the net. Now the Blues come out. This is number 22 DeCrow. Has the puck. He gets a shot away, but it's wide to the left. And Kansas City
kept it in themselves.
Temporarily was unable to get it out. Now they do. And this is Quinn going to try and send it in. This is number 13, Zimlick. Corcoran's going to go back behind the net to pick it up. Sends a pass out to Beckwith. Beckwith is hit. Corcoran's going to pick it up, take it into the offensive zone himself. But he's got to turn around and get back as the puck was stopped just inside the blue line. This is Nienhuis going to pick it up at his own zone. Off the glass, Corcoran knocks it down with his glove. He has it taken away. Here's a man trying to get to the puck in front, and it's sent all the way out to the point to number 20. Caldwell's shot is deflected by the defense to the corner. Now here's Caldwell with another shot. That one diagonally to the corner, hoping for a redirect. There's another slap shot, deflected wide. It's kind of a shooting gallery out there right now for the Jets as Nienhuis controls behind his net to Conrad. Conrad, he tried to get one through to Beckwith, who was closely checked there by number 16, Mankiewicz. Mankiewicz is another outstanding defenseman. He may have made the All-Star team as well as can't remember for sure. Now the puck is sent in from center ice, and Alex Splunk is going to be the first one to it. The puck is loose right in front. Man's going to get a shot away. Saved by Starr. And Husky is there to pick it up and take it out of harm's way and send it up the boards to Kwok. Now it's sent back in. Chase DeYoung going to go into the corner to pick it up. Ooh. Stolen there by number 34, Lobaugh. Been fairly close game, but I'd say that the Kansas City team has had a little bit better of the territorial play.
Yeah.
And now Kwok puts it in deep, but it's covered there right away by Mankiewicz. Sends it off the boards. And that's Brody Lee sends it ahead. Now the Blues control on their own zone. This is number 7, Lucas Peters. Peters sends one. It's deflected off the stick, and that's going to be another icing. Is that one off the stick of number 88, Blunk, I believe.
It did.
And
but short of the red line.
So if you had the over on first period icings, you're looking pretty good right now.
You're definitely the big winner. Shots on goal only 3-1. Time on the clock, 9:46 to go in the first period.
Draw comes to Peters. Peters unable to get it out at the blue line. Now Lucas is going to send it up to Filion. Filion deflects it out of the zone. They're going to rule that number 5 could have played that. That's Briscoe, so he has to go back and play it. Now Filion is knocked down. Puck is loose just outside the blue line. Here comes number 42. That's Kaufman into the Blues zone. Played off the boards. And it comes to number 22, DeCrow. DeCrow's going to bounce one in. Comes right out in front. Pedersen plays it behind the net as the Blues make a partial line change. Here is number 94, Otten. Sends you one around to the far side. And Kansas City looks to come out. Now we got a man breaking. This is Kaufman. Kaufman tries to get around Otten. Good job there of covering up. Corcoran had gone in a step deep, and great job of rotating by Otten. Saved any potential problem for the Blues there. So 8:42 left. The Blues still have just the one shot on goal. The Jets have 3. No score.
Conrad steps in. Quinn and Beckwith are his wingers. Corcoran and Nienhuis on the D side.
Off the draw, it's controlled by number 16. That's Mankiewicz. Corcoran's going to have to chase it back in his own zone. Dumps it over to Johnny Nienhuis. It's a long pass. Tries to find number 13, Beckwith. Beckwith on his off wing. Tries to send it into the zone. They've got to wait while Beckwith gets out. Now it's sent in deep. Pedersen plays it behind his net. Picked up by number 20, Caldwell. Back to Conrad. This is number 34, Lawbaugh. Looks to bring it out. Gets it to Zimlick. Zimlich's going to send one. Man's going to break right down the middle. Good cover up there by the Blues, and it gets it ahead to Nienhaus. Nienhaus puts it off the stick of number 13 Beckwith into the offensive zone. Both teams playing really good defense so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Now here comes Kansas City man coming with a lot of speed to center ice. Gets around Conrad. Going to get a shot away. Right.
Good save.
Good job by Starr there to hold that post.
Yep.
And Nienhaus sends it out. Gets it ahead to Conrad. Conrad chasing after it, but beaten to the puck by Briscoe. Oh, now Briscoe loses an edge, and Conrad gets control in the corner. Sends it across, trying to find Husky. Now it comes to a shot by number 24, DeYoung. Is deflected over the net. Once again, this is Blunk. Going to throw it into the corner and stop there along the boards. And here comes number 13, Zimlich, to Husky inside his own blue line. Sends it ahead, but looking there for number 92, Honert, but couldn't find him. Now the puck comes free to the blue line where it's picked up by Briscoe. Blunk sends it over on the far side, back to Blunk on the near side. He looks to come out. Now he sends a pass over on the wing. Almost waited too long to enter the zone there, but the Blues stayed on sides. Now here's a man coming. This is 42. This is Kaufman over the line. Good job there by number 18, Duvall, who lost an edge, but managed to knock the puck away from the on-charging Kaufman. This is Whitrock trying to get in front. Puck goes right through the crease. Now I think that took a piece of number 6, Goodwin, for Kansas City as that shot whizzed by. Now the Blues come out. Gets ahead. This is number 18, Duvall, to number 7. I guess they're going to call that an icing. Yeah, they do. That was a little questionable.
We've seen significantly worse. 5:57 to go, still nothing. Shots on goal, 4-1. That most recent shot was a nice shoulder save by Aiden Starr, but then the puck escaped and rolled down his leg pad right along the goal line and managed to trickle its way out. Thankfully for your Blues.
Fortunately, nobody with a Kansas City jersey had a stick anywhere near it, so
Correct.
It just rolled to the corner. Corcoran sends it around to Nienhaus. They battle for it on the near side wall. It comes loose, but that comes over to the far point. Man's got some shooting space. Saved by Starr. Deflected again. Good check there by Beckwith. And Beckwith seals the puck, gets it out of the zone to number 97, Conrad. Over the line, tries to get it to... Oh, big save.
Nice
by
rebound,
Pedersen.
But no Blues there.
Yeah, he made a pad save on a low shot by Beckwith. Now it comes to Quinn. Quinn avoids a check but loses the puck. Kept in briefly. Now coming back into the zone. That's going to go all the way.
Icing. Nope, didn't get there.
It didn't get to the line, so Corcoran had to play it
up
before it got to the line. Now here's a man going to get a shot away. Ooh, oh, man.
Good block by Quinn. Way to give it up.
And Quinn's going to crawl to the bench, which fortunately is very close to where he got labeled by that really hard slap shot. We got an offside pending there. Now they tag up, so play continues. 4:50 left in the first. No score. It's a long. Oh,
big whiff.
Husky has a little trouble. Now here's man sending one in. That's number 2, Whitrock. Easy save for Starr. Shots on goal now 5-2. Here's a man right in front. Centered. Man's puck is loose in front. They put on some good pressure now. Good play by Chase DeYoung to knock the man behind the net. Here's a shot. Big save by Starr. Best opportunity of the day for either team.
Yep.
Now the puck comes free, but number 3, Albertson, is there to stop the Blues' advance. And the teams continue. Here's a man into the zone. Starr makes the save and knocks it to the corner where it's played by number 88, Blunk. Blunk out from behind his own net. And out to center ice. The Decker line is out there now.
3:50 to go in the first.
Here is pass comes to number 20 Kwok. Kwok over the line.
Yeah,
he was offside. Yeah, just barely.
3:42, get a stoppage in play. The rest of the Decker line comes out. That'll be Filion and DeCrow. Otten and Peters on the back end.
Yeah, when I was writing up the preview for this game, they have another goalie named Moore who has played more minutes. But this kid Pettersson has a little bit better numbers. Moore's numbers are good too. But
Sure.
This is the playoffs, so I'm sure the coaching staff feels they want to go with the goaltender that then gives them the absolute best chance.
Right.
Here's a shot deflected high over the Kansas City net. Played off the sideboards. This is Filion battling for it. He's met before he can get his stick on it and throw it toward the net. Good play there by Otten to keep it in. Now the puck is sent all the way down. They're saying that Peters could have played that, so.
Ooh.
And Peters having a little trouble with the forechecking effort there of number 6, Goodwin. But the Blues come out. This is Decker to center over the blue line. Now his shot is deflected to the corner by number 20, Caldwell. And the puck rolls around to the far side where it's picked up by Kansas City. They fan on their clearing pass, and the Blues manage to keep it in momentarily, but Kansas City has control in their own zone. Back to Caldwell. Caldwell sends a long pass, knocked down at the center red line by number 94, Otten, who goes for a change, and the Blues change players on the fly. Now here's a puck coming all the way back. Corcoran's going to have to hustle. He's got somebody right on his backside. That's number 17, Lee. Nienhuis bails him out. And now this is that's number 11, Corcoran. Gets it ahead to Beckwith, who puts it in deep. Chases after it. He's beaten to the puck by number 12, Maddox. Now Conrad steals the puck, takes it behind the net, looking for a man to pass to. Corcoran sends it over to Nienhuis. Johnny's going to fire. And a nice juggling save by Pettersson, as I think that was Beckwith that had his stick in the general area about knee-high trying to deflect that one.
Correct. So that'll be the Blues' third shot on goal with exactly 2 minutes to play in this period.
Puck is
Quinn
dropped.
at the dot. Yep.
Corcoran sends it into the corner, trying to find Quinn. Goes behind the net. Is picked up by number 12, Maddox. Well, Blues has some nice zone time there for at least for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Now Corcoran once again pokes the puck free to Conrad. Conrad over the line. He's checked as he throws one at the net, but it's wide to the right side. Pettersson didn't have any problems with that one at all. Now here's a man trying to get it to, and he's nice play there by Blunk.
Who then falls to his backside.
Well, that's all right. He made the play. That's the important thing.
I like the fall.
Now here's a nice move out of his own zone. This comes to number 13, Zimlik. Down the left wing boards, drops it.
Nice block again by Quinn.
Quinn sends it. That could have been, they wave off icing as it hits somebody on the way in.
Yep.
This is number 3, Albertson. Albertson out of his own zone. That goes off the linesman, and Chase DeYoung picks it up in his own zone.
Ooh.
Now he loses it. The Blues put it high off the boards and out of the zone.
Smart play.
Now, here is number 20, Kwok, over the line. Has it knocked off his stick, and the Blues have to go back to center ice to set up. This is number 8, Elbis. Throws it in deep.
35 seconds left.
And they're ruling that could have been played, so no icing again. And that one unable to be handled by the man at the point, so Kansas City has to clear the zone as number 88 picks it up behind his own net. That's Blunk. Blunk sends it ahead.
Oh, totally could have played that one. And it's on goal.
And it was on goal, so there was no
seconds.
way that was going to be icing from any perspective.
Correct.
Now it comes
10.
to Whitrock. He loses it. And sent in from well behind the center ice line.
5. This should do it. Yep.
And
Johnny had it pinned.
That's the end of a very well played but defensive dominated first period.
Correct.
No score after one period. The Jets have 7 shots on goal. The Blues 4. And that'll be it. The boys will go off for a few minutes to regroup, and we'll be back in about 13 minutes for the second period. This is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, welcome back to the second period of this quarterfinal game between the Quad City Blues and the Kansas City Jets. These teams split a pair of games back in very early November. In fact, that was the first game in Davenport against Kansas City, is a game where Isaiah got hurt.
Right.
When he got a seemingly harmless check, but had some pretty serious results with him breaking a bone in his arm. And to see the way that he was able to come back and just put this team on his back and lead them down the stretch, along with his line mates, Beckwith and Quinn and Nienhaus and a whole cast of characters, all part of this big resurgence by the Blues in the last 2.5 months of the season.
Yeah, I would also say that just like the JV team, this varsity team is a far cry from what they were back in November. They have really raised their game by leaps and bounds from where they started and when they played the Jets previously. But I would also expect that the Jets have continued to improve throughout the season as well. So
I made note in the pregame thing that they're only 4-6 in their last 10 games. But 2 of those losses were to Sioux City, 2 of the losses were to Omaha, and the other 2 were to the Oak Leafs. So they played the 3 toughest teams in the league.
Right.
And we know what that's like.
Yes,
so you're going to pick up some L's when you play those teams.
You are.
All right, we're ready. This is the Conrad line, the CB and Q line.
There you go.
Nienhaus picks it up at his own blue line. It's deflected into the zone eventually by Quinn, who chases in after it. Kept in. And now this is Nienhaus unable to keep it in. Instead, now a man has picked up the puck. Now Corcoran's going to get to it first, sends it around the net, and gives Conrad a chance to pick it up. Sends it ahead, trying to find out.
There's Conrad.
This is Conrad over the line. Sends it. He gets the puck to Beckwith. There's a shot.
Ooh.
And a nice save by Pedersen.
Yeah, Beckwith got smushed right as he made contact with that puck, and a nice legal check. Good playing of the body there, and so he wasn't able to get a good shot away. Conrad always looking to dish to set those guys up.
But it was a good idea.
Oh, for sure.
All right, here's
Quinn
the draw. This is Quinn going to take the draw. Gets back to Conrad. Conrad going to get a shot. Missed the net wide left. Kept in and sent back behind the net by Beckwith. Now Quinn over there trying to gain possession of the puck. Comes out. Now we got a man leaking out. That's number 11, Deaver. Mm-hmm. But our number 11 was right with him, so.
No worries.
All right, now they battle at center ice. Comes out of there to number 6, Goodwin. Goodwin, his pass is knocked down at center ice by Nienhaus, who puts it back into the Kansas City zone, where it's played by Mankiewicz. Now here's a pass ahead. And Beckwith is crushed by 2 players as he crossed the line.
Twice on this shift.
Fortunately, only his glove got knocked off of him.
Not his head.
Not his head.
Yeah, 15:35 to go in this period.
Now here's a puck knocked down nicely by Nienhaus. Gets it back to center ice where it's played by number 12, Maddox. To Mankiewicz. Mankiewicz sends it in. There's a bouncing puck. Starr very carefully plays that off to his left, and the Blues retake control. Nice pass, drops it for Husky. Down the right wing boards, drops it. And Kansas City returns the favor. Coming back, this is number 5, Briscoe. Sends it into the corner, and that's going to get all the way out. And number 3, Albertson's going to go back and get it. They rule no icing on that play.
Correctly.
Oh, a nice move around Kwok, who looked like he was poised to steal that puck. Now here's a man trying to come in on Blunk, and Blunk stops him. Now the puck is in the circle and kept in, but a nice play by Chase DeYoung. Chase DeYoung gets it ahead to Filion, who's dumped, but he succeeds in getting it into the zone. Now once again, they're trying to play.
Get behind the D, yeah.
They're trying to leak somebody out. Unfortunately, the Blues are not falling for it. They've had somebody back. Once it was Corcoran. This time it was Lucas Peters, who was minding his business there at the blue line and not allowing anybody to get behind him. Now, this is DeCrow. Sends it into the zone, played there by Albertson. Albertson looks to come out. Now he has the puck knocked off his stick, regains it, steams to center over the blue line, sends it behind the net. Peters gets to it first and gets it out of the zone, and Kansas City's going to have to exit the zone. And now Owen DeCrow. Passing pretty good today so far for the Blues.
Yeah, the second period for sure.
Now here's a man breaking over the line. Going to use a screen. Save by Starr. Very nice maneuver there by that Kansas City forward and now that clearing pass jumps over the stick of the point man, so they have to go back all the way into their own zone where Maddox picks it up.
Allows some changes from
Maddox is checked there by Conrad, but gets it out along the boards. And here comes Lobaugh to Zimlik. Zimlik is in a battle over there in the corner with two Blues.
13 minutes on the clock.
Now it comes back out to the point. Man's going to walk the line. Gets a shot away. Sauer makes the save. This is 8 Elbis. Another shot. Puck is loose right in front. Star's made a couple of good saves this period. Now that pass gets away. Nice job there. Comes to number 20. Oh, here's Corcoran rushing in. He gets it into the zone. Tries to get it to Beckwith. Corcoran turns around to see where that other offensive man is. Just now here's a man breaking, misses connection, and that's going to be an icing against Kansas City. Both teams trying the stretch passes, and so far they haven't been able to connect on one. And the defenses for both teams have been pretty aware of it and have been pretty watchful of anybody trying to leak out. So,
agreed. Shots on goal ballooning in their favor. Jets 10, Blues 4. 12:28 to play here in the second. Husky line in.
Here's a man. Oh, that was number 20, Kwok. Couldn't get the shot away. Here's a long shot. Missed the net. Corcoran's going to pinch. Takes it into the corner. Gets it back to Honert. Honert throws one up. And dumped out. And now we're going to have a penalty.
Oh, it's going to go on 36, it looks like. Yep, it will. Bringing up the first of the game, a BSN power play.
Devin Dorley is going to the penalty box
for 2 minutes, or hopefully significantly less.
Yeah, we'll take about a 14-second penalty here if it means the puck winds up in the back of the Kansas City net.
Yeah. Quinn, Honert, Nienhaus, Beckwith, and Conrad are your 5, as is the normal line 1 for power play for your Blues. Good win.
This is Conrad going to get a shot away. Puck is stopped. Nice stop by Pettersson. Couldn't control the rebound totally. Now back to the point. Now it comes to Nienhaus. Nienhaus. Shot.
Redirect in front by Quinn, but no.
Another not shot off the side of the net. This is Beckwith in the corner. Gets it back. There's a shot, and that missed the net by 4 or 5 inches at most. We had a perfect view of that.
Yep.
And a shot by Honert just whizzed wide. As the Blues look to put on some good pressure here. Here's Honert trying in front, tried to get it to Beckwith. And Beckwith just fanned on the shot. Good setup there by Honert. Once again, the Blues have got it. Gets it to Quinn. Quinn back to Honert, takes it behind the net. Now around to the other side, back to the point. Nice pass. Here's Honert again. Shot deflected. Honert to the corner. To Conrad. Conrad to Nienhaus. Nienhaus to Quinn. Quinn gets around one. Going to get a shot away.
Beckwith almost.
Beckwith just got the puck right over his stick. Now here's a man breaking out. And fortunately, that's going to go far enough. Oh, no. Why did you? Oh, I forgot they were shorthanded, so they could do that.
Wasn't going to be an icing no matter what. 41 seconds to go in the power play. 10:50 to go in the period.
All right, into the zone comes Conrad. Gets around one. Goes to the backhand. And a nice save by Pettersson. Goes to the corner. Back to the point. Oh, and that one gets past Nienhaus. He's going to have to hustle back. But the penalty killers for Kansas City are going off, so he's going to have a little bit of time.
20 seconds in the penalty.
Finally, Kaufman goes back to give him some problem. This is Braden Corcoran behind his own net. Sends it ahead nicely to Nienhaus, who's going to come off. Now this is Husky, who's turned around.
Looks like it's about going to do it for this penalty.
Yeah, this is
against the Jets.
This is Kwok.
Penalty killed. 10:10 to go in the period.
All right, and this is Husky unable to get it. Now it's sent in deep. Somebody's lost a glove right in the middle of the Blues defensive zone. Now sent reverse to Corcoran. Corcoran's going to try and carry it out. He tries a lead pass trying to find Kwok, who gets it and sends it out. That looked like
we're going to get a penalty.
We're going to get another
interference for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
The Blues are going to go right back to the power play. And I tell you, I was pretty impressed with the Blues power play.
Yeah, it did everything but scored.
Yeah, we had a really good opportunity with Beckwith right in front, and the puck just hopped over a stick. He pretty much had a wide open net, but
that was set up by a rebound from a shot from Conrad.
So once again, the number one power play unit is out there. This is Quinn. Wins the draw back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus walks the line back to Honert. Honert's going to fire. Here's right in front. Beckwith behind the net. Sends it around the far side. Are the Blues going to get it? They do. This is Conrad. Conrad shot. Save by Pettersson. Picked up. Oh, and the Blues can't quite hold it in there. Beckwith tried to one-time that and just couldn't get it. Now back into the zone they come. This is Honert. Tries to send one across, and that one's intercepted, and that one's going to be easily sent all the way down with 1:20 left on the penalty and 9:08 in the period. Shots on goal have suddenly evened out at 10 apiece. It was 10-4, so the Blues are coming on with the help of these penalties. Here's a pass trying to find. That pass was too far ahead, so they have to come back out. This is Conrad. Throws it around the net. It's going to come around to the near side. This is Quinn. Can he get to it? Honert can't hold it in at the line. Too hot to handle. And so we're down to 53 seconds left in the penalty. And the Blues, the thing you worry about here is if we don't score on this, it's just going to be the next questionable maybe call against the Blues is going to get called. You just know that. That's just the way this game works.
Yep.
So here's a pass ahead. Can't hold it. That's number 27, Decker. And this second line is not having the same kind of success and quality zone time as the first penalty kill, and that's why they're first and they're second.
Yep.
Here's a pass ahead to Decker. Decker has to stop. Now it's picked up by Nienhaus. Crosses the line. Down to 10 seconds. Here's a shot deflected right in front. And back to the corner. It comes to Kwok. Kwok. And the Blues send it out.
Box.
And that's going to do it for the penalty. The Blues have squandered two opportunities here with the power play. So they've got to continue to play a good defensive game without picking up penalties. Now played by number 11, Deaver. Sends it to Goodwin down the right wing side. Corcoran sends it over to Peters. Peters' shot is deflected right on goal, and Pettersson decides he'd like to see some different folks out there in front of him. So he freezes the puck. Well, I don't know if any Kansas City's going to change, but the Blues definitely are.
For sure.
Mueller, DeCrow, and Filion go out there with the back line of DeYoung and number 88, Alex Blunk. We've got 7:25 left in the period, second period, and the Blues have an 11-10 shot on goal, but neither team has scored. Now here's a man behind the net. That's Filion. Back to the point. Here's Blunk going to send one on goal, and the puck is loose in front. They can't get anything going, though. Now it's behind the net to Filion. Filion's going to send it back. Kept in by DeYoung. DeYoung shot deflected, and Pettersson makes a nice save.
Oh.
I can see why this kid is the number one goalie in the league because he's made some really good stops.
Good opportunities there for the Blues. Real scrambly chance just before that most recent shot. 7:06 to go.
The Blues have the last 9 shots on goal.
Yeah, well,
now, a lot of that is
the 2 power plays will definitely do that for you. And we do not want to see the Jets on the power play, that's for sure. Line one in with Nienhaus and Corcoran on the back end.
Puck, is not going to be held in there as they've got to hustle back. This is number 13, Zimlik, going to get to the middle now. Oh, intercepted by Corcoran. Now he loses it, but at least they've got defensive help there. There's a puck going to get in front. Shot, they score. Zimlik. on a rebound, on a second rebound. Put it in on the right side.
Yeah, nothing Aiden Starr could do there.
No.
Puck got knocked down and knocked off its trajectory, and then, as you mentioned, on a second rebound, it got thrown to the back. See who gets credited with that goal.
So after the Jets withstood the two Blues power plays, they score an even strength goal with 6:46 left in the second period to have taken a 1-0 lead. Now this has been an area where earlier in the season this could be a problem for the Blues. When they give up one, they give up another, but that hasn't been the case recently. So let's make sure that the Blues play a good strong shift here and kind of regain their equilibrium. Oh, here's a puck sent across the front. There's a long shot deflected in front. I think they're calling him Zimlik, so that's what I'm going to call him from now on. Sent behind the net by Zimlik to Elbis on the far side. Now here's a pass. Comes to number 21. Comes to Husky. Going to get a shot away. High shot deflected up into the Dubuque. Is that the Dubuque kids up there watching?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Why aren't
up and over into the netting.
Why aren't they on the bus?
So we got Decker coming in. He'll be in between DeCrow and Filion, Otten and Peters on the back end. 6:07 to go on the big board. 1-0 for the Jets, but not by any stretch an insurmountable lead.
No, not at all. This is Caldwell. Comes out, intercepted there by number 27, Decker. Comes back to Otten. Otten, got away with a pass across the top. Shot. Deflected before it gets to the goal. Nice play there by Otten. Puck is sent in. A man's going to get in alone. Shot. Missed the net. I thought he was offside, but he was not, apparently. Now.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Oh, yeah. No, just get off the ice, Noah, before they get away with it.
I didn't see the last thing. I was watching.
After the penalty was called, after the whistle, it seemed like Decker may have gotten the stick between the skates of one of the Kansas City players who went down, and that would have been a perfect chance to even up if the official was so inclined.
Well, I'm okay with him not being inclined.
So am I.
Third in a row, a BSN power play, and man, need to cash this one. Line one in for the power play.
Back to the point to Nienhuis. Nienhuis walks the line, gets it back to Honert. Honert looks at his options, gets it back. Now Honert has the puck knocked off his stick. Now it's going to get over into the corner where Conrad's going to get to it. Conrad sends it into the corner. There's a man in front. He's got Beckwith. Oh, and Quinn elected to go for the short side and didn't find the target. So back into the corner it goes. And cleared out. Be careful. Man racing for it. Oh, right at his feet. He didn't know it. Now the Blues take the puck behind their net. Got 1:13 left on the power play. This is Quinn. Oh man. Left his teammate in a terrible position there with his back turned, but
turned out okay.
Now this is Zimlik. Gonna get around one. His shot is deflected up into the netting.
And I'll bring up a defensive zone draw on the power play.
Coach Dietz apparently not thrilled with the first 40 seconds of this penalty, or first minute of the penalty with the number one line. Sends out Husky, Peters, Corcoran, Kwok, and 27 Decker, I think.
Yep. 4:37 to go in the period. 58 seconds left on the power play for your Blues.
All right, this is Lucas Peters. Brandon has left the building. Gets it to Decker. Decker sends it in and sent all the way down as they successfully ice the puck, and the Blues are going to have to go back and set it up. 13-11 is your shots on goal in favor of the Blues. This is Husky. Husky's got to stop as he's cut off there. Sent in by Corcoran, who's going to chase it into the corner. Corcoran tries to get it out in front. Nobody there along the sidewall, and Kansas City comes away with it. There's a man trying to get around Lucas Peters. Can't do it. Nice job by Peters there playing defense.
That's going to kill almost the rest of this penalty.
Yeah, we've got 5 seconds left, so.
Yep, that'll do it.
And
so penalty killed once again by the Jets. That's 3 in a row.
Yep. Now here's a man getting right to the center. Tries the centering pass, but the puck is picked off. A backhand goes wide to the right. Blues are scrambling in front of their own net and cleared out, and that's going to be an emergency icing.
Which I'm fine with.
And we're okay with that, that's for sure. All right, this comes with 3:20 left in the second period. Jets lead at 1-0, even though they've been outshot 13-11.
Yeah, Blues have obviously had lots of chances, but Pedersen's been up to the task thus far. Line 1 in against number 6 there.
Back to the point. Here's a long shot, deflected, and Starr down with a pad to make the save. And now Beckwith tries to tip it into the zone, but it's controlled. I believe that Kansas City had the fewest goals allowed in the entire league. Something like 75 in 32 games, so that's pretty
really
good. Now here's a pass trying to find Beckwith, can't do it, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues.
Beckwith looks around, surprised that it was an icing. Thought the player could have done it, played it, but did not. No changes for your Blues. Still line 1. That's, if you're not inclined, that's Conrad in between Quinn and Beckwith, Blunk and DeYoung on the back end.
Back to the point to Albertson. Albertson. Now this is Chase DeYoung. Tries to get it out. Picked up there by Quinn. Quinn out of his own zone. 2-on-2. Tries to get it over. Now he loses the puck. Now Beckwith has the puck roll off his stick to the near side corner where it's picked up by Nienhuis. Conrad rotated back into the defensive position, was able to stop that. Oh, here's a dangerous opportunity there as they were trying to get Jack Deaver behind Blunk, and Blunk was having none of it and deflected the puck out of play. So we'll have a face-off at center ice, it looks like, with 2:24 left in the second period.
And as opposed to at the River's Edge, you get a beautiful picture on BSN because there's no netting in the way, but that does mean that people do have to pay attention when the puck is in play, which we hope they do anyway. Yeah. But that one did deflect.
I ain't afraid of no pucks.
I'm not either. That one did deflect out of the ring.
With my lightning-like old age reflexes, I'm not afraid. All right, this is Brady Husky going to take the draw just outside his own blue line. Now puck comes into the zone as Nienhuis checks his man, and Peters has the puck roll off his stick, but the Blues are going to get it and get it out of the zone. And now Honert can't hold it as he came out of the zone. Now this is Lobaugh. Good job by Peters to take the puck away. Sends a pass ahead. Now it's deflected ahead to number, that was 20, Kwok. You know what kind of speed he has, and he was just a half a step away from getting behind the defense there. But Kansas City's been really good on defense.
Yeah, they have.
Now this puck is not going to be an icing as they correctly rule that Nienhuis could have played it. Now,
Husky.
Here comes Brady Husky, 6 over the line. Fires one, and that might have been going high anyway, but Pedersen makes a nice save with the glove.
Correct.
So we are now down to 1:33 left in the second period.
A little bit of tense moments for your Blues. In comes the Decker DeCrow Philly line. Blunk and DeCrow on the back end, or DeYoung, on the back end.
Nice recovery there by DeYoung as the puck escaped Blunk at the blue line under heavy pressure, and now it's tipped by DeCrow, but not into the zone. Now, nice play by Blunk to stop that rush at center ice. Here's the Blues. Going to get into the zone. Shot. Right on goal. Another save by Pedersen. Blues starting to get a little frustrated, I think, with the efficiency of Pedersen.
Well, you're going to have to take probably a little higher quality shots than that if you're going to beat him. You're going to need a redirect or a nice pass to get him moving laterally. Line one in, Corcoran and Nienhuis on the back end.
Puck into the corner. Held in there by Nienhuis. Oh, Nienhuis. Corcoran with a shot right on. Not overwhelming majority, but right on goal. And Pedersen was able to get the glove up and make the save about chest high.
It seemed like it was knuckling a little bit. You never know. Those can fool attendee from time to time. Didn't that time, though.
Now, Mankiewicz plays it. Corcoran is able to keep it in temporarily. Now it's sent all the way down.
Wow.
And
okay, I thought they were going to wave that one for sure.
I did too.
Johnny,
I've seen Johnny skate faster than that.
I've seen Johnny skate faster than that almost every shift. We're going to call that circuitous route to the puck, allowing for an icing. Quinn to the dot again. 56 seconds to go in the period.
This time, draw comes back to Corcoran. Oh, Corcoran's hurried pass across to Nienhuis went out of the zone. He was under some pressure there and needed to get rid of it. Now, puck is sent still at center ice. Kansas City sends it into the blue zone with 35 seconds left. This is Nienhuis battling in the corner. Once again, taking time off the clock. Out to the point, but not out. Here's a long shot. Saved by Starr.
Oh, they're going to take at least one.
And it looks like my grandson is going to go to the penalty box for trying to clear out the crease. And you knew that was in the offing. Anytime a Blues player was going to do something even halfway reminiscent of a penalty, with the fact that Kansas City has already had 3 penalties and the Blues didn't have any.
Correct. So with 20.3 seconds to go in the second period, a Jets power play ensuing.
The number 2 power play in the entire Midwest Hockey League, 23% efficiency. Oh, good job by Conrad. Sends it all the way down. First one to it is Beckwith. He can't do much with it now behind the net. We're down to 3 seconds. There's a long pass ahead, tipped and played off there by number 7 Peters. And we come to the end of the second period. The Blues will have 1:39 to kill when they come back for the third period. After 2 periods, Kansas City 1, the Blues nothing. We'll be back in about 13 minutes with period 3. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right, welcome back for the third period. Maybe the deciding period, maybe not. This is the kind of game that looks like it could go into overtime. It's a 1-goal difference in favor of the Jets on an even strength goal midway through the second period by Cam Zimlich. And I learned between periods that Mr. Zimlich, this is his first year playing for the Jets. He'd been playing AAA all his life. And apparently he told his dad before, last summer that he wants to concentrate on golf and playing hockey, high school hockey rather than the rigors of the AAA schedule. So if he wasn't such a good golfer, maybe we'd still be tied.
No joke.
Been a well-played game. Rich, I think you used the word tentative. I think both teams were a little tentative because they don't want to make a mistake. And really, there haven't been many mistakes. The Jets did a real good job on the second and third penalty kills against the Blues.
Yep.
And now the Blues just picked up a penalty on Braden Corcoran at the tail end of the second period. So he's got 1:39 to serve. So the first order of business here will be to kill that penalty against one of the best penalty power plays in the league. Referee blows a whistle, brings the teams to center ice. We've got Conrad, Nienhuis, Beckwith, and Peters out there on the penalty kill for the Blues. And it comes to number 13, Zimlich. He sends it over to Albertson. As they look to get into the zone, it's going to come back into the far corner where Peters is going to get to it. And he fired. And he almost caught Beckwith at center ice as he tried to clear it. He tried to find Beckwith leaking out. Didn't quite reach him, but the Blues are doing a pretty good job so far of killing the penalty. Nice lift of the stick there by Conrad into the corner. Sends it around to the far side. Back to the point to Zimlich. And the Blues get it out. And this is Conrad going to go chase it down. The Blues are 2-on-2 as they enter the zone. Conrad going to fire. Whips it over the net. Comes all the way down. Oh, and we got a real break there from the official who could not get out of and that's touched with a high stick.
But then played
by
Conrad.
a Blues. Yeah. Down to 40 seconds. Shot whizzes wide to the far side, but kept in at the point. Kept in by Zimlich. He throws one. Oh, your man's he stops it. And Starr dives out. Now he has to find his net again as the puck rolls behind the net to Nienhuis. Nienhuis had a man right on him and didn't realize it. Now the puck comes and it goes all the way out and all the way down.
15 seconds left in the power play for the Jets.
All right. Husky out there. Now here's a long pass.
DPI.
Misses everybody. We couldn't go this game without one DPI, which for those of you not familiar,
the dreaded power play icing.
We're down to 4 seconds, and no one feels better about that than Braden Corcoran as he appears to get out of the box, except for maybe his grandfather.
I was going to say, maybe his grandfather's a very close second.
Yeah, he'll be really happy to see those 4 seconds come off the clock.
15:25 to go in the period. 4 seconds to go on the power play.
There's a long pass.
Penalty killed.
Corcoran is out. He goes right to the bench for Honert, who comes on. And now this is Blunk, sends it around to the near side boards. Oh, puck right in front. They shot, saved by Starr. Man right in front, can't convert the goal mouth pass, and the Blues escape. There's a long pass ahead for Kwok, can't hold it on his stick. What a save by Starr.
Oh, yeah.
Now the Blues have to clear out because that puck was offside. Now it's intercepted by Kwok. And taken into the zone by Husky. Husky's shot is deflected off the defenseman. Bounces off the boards, and now here comes Kansas City back into the zone, into the corner. Lucas Peters makes a nice stop. Comes to Honert. Honert sends a pass looking for number 20, Kwok. And number 5, Briscoe, sends it over his defense partner. Albertson brings it into the zone. Here's a long shot. Whizzes wide and high. Now the Blues come back. This is DeCrow, 2-on-2. And he loses the puck as he gets into the zone. Filion gets it back. Now here's a man going to get to it. This is a shot by Nienhaus. Deflected in front. It doesn't get through to the net. And this is Whitrock battling forward at the half wall on the far side. Back to the point to Nienhaus. Oh, he's got a bouncing puck and he couldn't handle it. Tough break for Johnny there as he was getting ready to let one go from the blue line, and the puck got the case of the hops.
Yeah.
Now here's a man for Kansas City. Tries to center it in front. Whitrock. Now a man, good save by Starr. Puck is loose. Here's a man going to get a shot away. Woo! Save by Starr.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That was a big one.
I saw where that puck was heading, and I was pretty much sure I was going to see that net puff out and back.
Yeah, you and me both. I didn't think that Aiden Starr could see that, but apparently
that's exactly right.
He did have eyes on it, at least at the last second, flashed the leather and kept that one out. In comes line 1. Who we got on D? Blunk and DeYoung.
Oh, here's a man tried to get a shot away, couldn't do it. Now, he tried to get it ahead. That was Quinn, tried to get it to Beckwith, couldn't do it. And it rolls back to center ice, comes to Quinn. Now he's knocked off the puck, and it comes back, and this is going to be number 88, Blunk. Reverse it, we got a man offside, so Kansas City has to go and tag up, and the Blues control it behind their net with exactly 13 minutes left in regulation. Another delayed offside against Kansas City as Quinn gets it ahead to Conrad. He tips it into the zone, but is played there by Kansas City. Now we got a man breaking one-on-one as he enters the zone, and a good job there by Chase DeYoung, and a good backup there by Quinn to take the puck off his stick. Now this is sent ahead. Here's a man going to get to the net. No.
Back with it. It's going to be a call. High sticking.
And we're lucky we didn't get a retaliation penalty there on Quinn. I mean on Beckwith, because he clearly slashed him after the call.
Yeah.
But, you cannot blame Mankiewicz on that, because without that penalty, perhaps Beckwith gets in alone and scores a tying goal. So
for sure. 12:32 to go. 2 minutes on the board for another BSN power play for your Blues.
Shots on goal are 14 apiece.
Yep. Quinn at the dot.
All right, let's see if we can get something set up here. It comes back to Conrad. Conrad's pressured, so he gets it sent around. And the puck is going to be cleared, but not out. Nice job by Johnny to keep it in at the back edge of the blue line.
Yep.
Here's Beckwith. I'm sorry, this is Quinn. Back to Nienhaus. Nienhaus's shot is knocked down. Now we got a 2-on-1. Nienhaus is the only one back. Here's a man break in, and Nienhaus goes down, shot, and they don't get the shot away on a centering pass.
Good defense by Nienhaus there to break up that
Nienhaus laid out there and forced the pass, and fortunately for the Blues, they could not connect on it. Now it comes ahead. This is number 92, Honert, gets it into the zone. Kept in by Conrad, gets it to Honert. Honert in front. Nice save on a shot by number 21, Nienhaus. Yep. Now we've got a man breaking. He's going to get to the net. One man back. Shot. Saved by Starr.
Nice
Aiden Starr has been great again today. This is Conrad. Pass behind the intended recipient there. Now he gets it to Nienhaus over the line. Going to take it down the left wing boards. Now back to the point. Gets it to Beckwith. Gets a stick on it. We got 39 seconds left on this fourth power play opportunity. Here's a shot deflected in front. Goes wide, and Honert has to pick it up at the far side. Gets it to Conrad. Conrad in front. Deflected!
Wow.
What a save!
That's a great...
What a save by Pettersson on a deflected shot. Did you see who had that deflection?
Johnny Nienhaus had a perfect deflection and just a positional save by Pettersson. There's no way he could react in time. He was just in the right spot.
Just outstanding goaltending at both ends of the ice.
Oh, yeah. 27 seconds left in the power play for your Blues. 11 minutes exactly on the board
and
in the game.
And Mr. Fox holds things up. Oh, the Blues can't quite keep it in. A nice job by Peters, though, to prevent a potential breakaway. Now here's a man getting in. Takes it behind the net. Fortunately, the Blues reserves are there to shore up the defense, and now it comes to Husky. Big numbers. Not big number 6. Number 6. He's not big, but he's really fast.
He plays big.
He plays big is right. All right, here's Clock. That one is sent back in.
End of the 4th penalty to the Jets. Still no love for your Blues.
Here's a pass along. Tries to get it to Corcoran. Can't do it. And this is Husky going to cross the center line and send one in diagonally to the near side corner where it's picked up. Corcoran can't handle it, and that's going to go far enough for an icing.
Oh, wow.
And we got a break on that because
the Kansas City announcers are saying exactly what we're saying in our heads, which is there's no way somebody couldn't have played that puck. I was very shocked that they didn't wave that icing. Filion at the dot. Mueller and DeCrow in there with him. Blunk and DeYoung
I'm shaking my head in agreement because all right, here's Filion behind the net. Tries to bring it out in front. He's checked. Now he tries to get it to the point and loses possession of the puck. And Blunk picks it up on this side, sends it to Mueller, who gets it to Filion. Filion with a shot. Big save by Pedersen. Wow, this has just been a tremendous game.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing wrong with it is there's the one goal scored was scored by the guys in white, not the ones in blue. Exactly. So
100%.
With 9:47 left, the Blues need to find a way to get one past Mr. Pedersen. Here's a shot.
Whoa.
Oh, off the faceoff. A shot by Conrad is just deflected wide by the goaltender. Oh, and now Kansas City gets it out. 1-on-1. This is a man. Oh, he lost control of the puck just as he was starting to make a move. And the Blues get it out. That's not going to be an icing because it was touched by one of the Kansas City players. Behind their net goes to Briscoe, number 5. Briscoe's pass in front. Quinn is knocked down. They don't call a penalty. Here's a backhanded by Conrad that's way off target. There's a man into the zone. Nice stand up there by Josh.
You did it!
Oh, man.
The first time this season, Josh Peters makes an appearance. Beckwith.
Shot. Save by Pedersen on a shot by Briscoe. I'm sorry. Now I'm all jumbled up. Now that I've broke my streak, got through the whole season without calling him Josh once.
Josh Peters makes an appearance on the last weekend of hockey.
Yes.
I love it. Honer, Husky,
Homer
Clock,
Simpson on the call.
Nienhuis, and Peters.
Here's a shot. Oh, just trickles wide to the right side of the post.
8:53 to go in this game.
Here's Nienhuis. Gets it to Husky. Husky fires. Oh, that one escaped the glove, but it was off the line. Now that one goes all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't have caught up with that one no matter what, but
no.
The Kansas City guys were absolutely right on that previous icing. That was
Our homerism only goes so far. Can't abide by that one.
All right, we're down to 8:40. The Blues have outshot the Jets 19-15.
Yeah. All right, Husky, Quack, Honer, Nienhuis, and Peters.
Oh, Peters can't handle the bouncing puck at the point and has to go back to pick it up. Expect to see 21 out there a lot. Here's a pass ahead for Husky. He tried to get the pass over to DeCrow, and he couldn't do it. And it's cleared out. Number 7 is Lucas Peters.
There you go.
The twin brother of Brandon here. There's a man. Oh, puck just knocked off the stick before the Blues had a chance. Now back into center ice and picked up by Kansas City. There's a bouncing shot, rolls wide. Picked up by Peters. That's behind Filion, so he has to go back to Nienhuis to get something started. Here's a pass trying to find Owen DeCrow. Maddox is going to try and get it in. Now a pass ahead, tipped by DeCrow.
Ooh. Off the head of number 11.
With center ice.
Deaver.
Sent back into the blue zone to Nienhuis. Now, ahead, Decker's pass, trying to find Kwok, is upset. Oh, now there's a good check over there. Oh, and they're going to call an interference penalty on Nienhuis, I believe, or trip. Yeah, well.
All right.
Well, that takes certainly one of our best penalty killers off the ice for this particular power play.
7:17 to go in the third period.
So Coach Dietz is going to send out Blunk, Conrad, Beckwith, and number 24 Chase DeYoung to try and stave off this power play and keep us in the game, trailing by 1 with 7:17 left. Back to the point and out.
Escapes.
Now Kansas City has to retreat back into their own zone. Now they send it back. That's a delayed offside, and the Blues get control of the puck and send it all the way down. Oh, here's the puck right in front. They scored! The Blues have scored on a goal by Beckwith.
You're my boy, Beckwith!
On what seemed to be a very harmless icing, Beckwith stayed with it, stole the puck from the defenseman, and beat Pedersen. And the Blues have scored a shorty to tie the game at 1-1. Woo!
Sorry about your speakers, everybody. Holy shnikes, a shorty. At 7 minutes exactly to go. What an individual effort. He is such a pest on the forecheck, on the penalty kill. We've seen it all year. Blue Beckwith finds the puck on his stick and just tosses it to the back of the net.
Now the puck is pitchforked back into the Kansas City zone. I think the most surprised guy in the house was Pedersen on that, because he had no reason to think the puck would be coming his way. Now here's a long clearing pass, and there's Beckwith again back into the corner. He's checked. Number 13, that was unassisted, of course.
No assist, yes.
Yeah, all right. Puck into the corner. Kansas City still has a minute left on the power play to get something going here.
Yeah.
Here's a pass. Number 34's Lobaugh shot deflected off Corcoran. Back to the far wall. Corcoran's going to get to it first. Puts it behind the net, but nobody there except. And out of the zone. This is Lobaugh. I'm sorry, this is Zimlich. His shot is stopped at the blue line, goes to Kwok. Well, that's how
step up by.
That's how fast.
Corcoran.
That's how fast it can happen. Now Corcoran's going to send it out of the zone, and we're down to 25 seconds left. Corcoran's going to get it again, sends it over to Peters. Peters going to fire it all the way down, looking for Kwok that time. Into his own zone.
10 seconds on the power play for the Jets.
They'll have. Ooh. Oh, here's a man gets behind the defense, going to get in, alone shot, saved by Starr!
Even strength.
All right, the Blues have killed off the penalty to Nienhuis, and the puck is cleared to the corner, to the sidewall, but not out. And now DeYoung overskates it, now regains it in his own zone and looks to skate it out. He does, as his stick lift as he's surrounded. Now Husky going to throw one from 70 feet outside into the area behind the net, and Blunk is going to get back. Be careful there, Alex. You got a man right on your tail. Good job. Gets it over to DeYoung, back to Blunk. We're down to 4:41 left in a game that is now tied at 1. No, that puck was touched.
Wow,
how'd they miss that? Anyway, give you a reset here. We've got 4:35 left in the game. The score is tied 1-1. Shots on goal 19-15 in favor of the Blues. And once again, our apologies to anybody whose speaker was blown out on that goal by.
For sure.
Back to the far wall. Shot! Oh, right off of the pads of Starr to the corner. Off the wall. Nice play. Now here's Beckwith once again. Going to send it into the zone. Now they chase after it, Quinn and Beckwith, but it's played there by Kansas City.
Conrad gets there.
Now Conrad joins the battle, and it's taken off. And Kansas City comes back. Gets it to Beckwith. Beckwith tries to get it back to the point. Can't do it. And Kansas City looks to bring it back. This is Devers, one of their better scorers. Takes it into the corner. Good forecheck or back check there by, and Starr makes a save.
And holds.
That's good play there by Johnny Nienhaus over there in the corner to keep Deaver from getting a good shot.
Yeah.
He threw one at the net eventually, but Starr had the angle covered and made the save. 3:52 left, 1-1.
If you're not a fan of either of these teams, this is an amazing game to watch. Otherwise, it's a little nervy, I got to tell you. Husky at the dot. Kwok and Honert with him.
Goes to
Peters.
And puck is loose and out of the zone. Here's a pass ahead for Kwok.
Just jumped over his blade again.
And that puck touched somebody, I believe. Yeah, that
came up into the player's bench.
Yeah, so we'll have a face-off. 3:39 left in the third period.
Same five, Husky, Kwok, Honert, and then I didn't get to mention Peters and DeYoung on the back end.
And it's my recollection and belief that there are no shootouts in the tournament. Here's a shot!
Whoa!
Shot by Honert, just whizzes just wide. And the Blues pick it up at center ice. This is Honert again. Husky sends it in deep. Goes around to the far wall. Kwok over there battling for it. Kept in. Oh, no, nice save there as we had two Jets that seemed to be heading out of the zone.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Now here's a long pass ahead. Good stand up there by Peters, who's getting a lot of ice time in the third period.
Yep.
As
here's so.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's a man. Oh, kind of a blind pass. Going to get a shot away, and Starr makes a save. 2:58 left.
1-1. Shots on goal 19-17, although I think that one was on goal, so that'd be 19-18 in favor of your Blues. Volunteers miss them every now and then. Decker line in. That's Filion on one side, DeCrow on the other. Defense is Corcoran, and it's got to be Nienhaus over there.
I can't wait to watch the replay because I want to see Beckwith's goal really for the first time because I didn't really see it. Now the puck rolls around to the near side, centered in front. Corcoran sends it around. Is it going to get out? Nope. Here's a slap shot deflected in front, but it doesn't get through.
Nienhaus.
Here is 21 Nienhaus. Going to play it off the boards and try and pick it up himself. And good lift of the stick there by the Kansas City defenseman. Stymies that rush. Now Filion has it bounce off his stick. And once again, DeCrow sends it into the corner. He's all by himself as the Blues are in the middle of a line change. Picked up by Maddox.
Decker down there hampering. There's Quinn.
Now along the near wall. Oh, it comes out. And Corcoran can't quite get the bouncing puck to stop. Gets it back to Chase DeYoung. DeYoung will be careful there, Chase. Now he throws it into the zone, but no one's going to be able to get to it. Oh, no, wait, the Blues do almost intercept that pass. Quinn plays it off the boards at center ice. Kansas City had a man in the zone. They didn't see it.
Offside.
Yeah, that was an offside, and they didn't see it. Now this is number 13, Beckwith, the goal scorer. Throws it into the corner. This is Conrad chasing in after it. Gets it back to Nienhaus. Johnny can't handle it with the glove. He's got to hurry. He's got a man chasing him down. And the Blues, that's going to be an offside by 34. That should be intentional.
Yeah. I mean, it was right in front of him.
Wow.
That's interesting. But sometimes your eyes see it, but your brain doesn't connect.
That's what Dietz is saying. That should be an intentional offside.
But go all the way down. But it's not. 1:27 to go in the third period here.
Comes to Peters. Peters gets it tucked. Beckwith sends it in deep. Rolls around to the near side corner where it's battled for there by Quinn. You've got Conrad with him. Shot right on goal. Deflected off the goalie stick to Peters. Gets somebody back on the left side defense, boys. Here's a man getting right to the front. And they never do get a shot off. Here's a shot by Nienhaus. Deflected in front. puck is loose. And
covered.
Pedersen's got it. I feel better about those kind of scrambles than I do it down the other end.
Yeah, no joke. 58.3 seconds to go in this one. I'll try and watch and give you every 10 seconds. I'll try and call out the time since it's not on the screen at this point. Quinn, Conrad, Beckwith, Peters, and Nienhuis are your 5.
Back to Peters. Peters whirls at the blue line, sends it into the corner to Beckwith.
50 seconds.
Beckwith gets it along the sidewall to Nienhuis, who keeps it in. This is Conrad. Conrad sends it in, deflected.
40.
That was Quinn that got a shot away, but he didn't get much of it. And Pedersen decides to grab it and slow things down. We'll have a face-off in the near side circle to the left of goaltender Zach Pedersen. As Rich said, we've got 39 seconds left in the game in regulation. Peters throws one at the net. And it's deflected and out. Kept in by Conrad. Conrad's going to enter the zone and send it in via a backhand shot behind the net. Quinn's back there with him as he's going with his star seniors for the last 30 seconds of this game.
20 left.
Oh, here's a man breaking. Here's a long shot. Man's going to get into the zone. Going to get a shot away. And Starr deflects it high up into the netting to the far side circle.
12.5 seconds to go. Starr got knocked down long after that puck was out of play.
Yeah.
No call up coming.
Yeah.
12.5 seconds, same 5. Sits at the dot.
To the corner, back to the point. Here's a man going to
seconds.
fire. Deflected wide. 2, 1. That's going to do
Overtime.
it. We're going to overtime. Great effort by your Blues in the third period, as well as Kansas City. They both played a strong game from start to finish.
10-minute overtime.
10-minute overtime, and of course it'll be sudden death, and there are no shootouts in the tournament. So we'll play 10-minute periods until somebody scores.
Right.
Wow.
I wonder if they ever do the ice. Or does it just keep, you get 10 minutes and then a 3-minute break?
Oh, I thought they were going to do the ice now.
No.
Oh, wow.
Just 3 minutes on the clock. And
I think they do the ice after an overtime period.
Okay. I'm sure they're trying to keep the tournament on schedule, which I can understand. Also, you don't want to play too much on chopped up ice and have some fluky thing happen. But the Blues able to even it up with a shorthanded Blue Beckwith, very workmanlike goal, which is very, very typical of his career as a Blue. How many times have we talked about his ability to pester people and hamper them and be annoying?
Disrupt the penalty, the power play.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I've learned over the last week that tournament points do not count toward a player's career as far as records are concerned. Okay. They'll count in their minds, but
sure.
So those 3 guys has been pretty highly publicized the last week or so. Conrad, number 1, Liam Quinn, number 5, and Blue Beckwith, number 7, all-time leading scorers for the Blues.
Varsity points.
And John Nienhuis, the all-time leading scorer amongst Blues defensemen, to the best that we can tell, looking back at former rosters. Man. Well, a game like this will either keep me young or kill me. One of the two.
Let's keep you young.
Yeah.
I'm on call for medical examiner stuff today, but not in this county, so I won't get paid if you keel over. So don't do that, please. Actually, if it was in Scott County, I kind of don't want you to die there, Greg, no matter what.
All right, we're down to – I really thought we were going to have a resurface after the regulation, but we're not.
You would kind of think they'd do it after the first one, and then however long it goes. But maybe they wait for the first 10 and then do it.
There is a protocol. There is something in the rules that says what the protocol for scrapes is. So I think they'll have one overtime and then scrape, but who knows.
All right, the two tendies go down to their respective ends. Johnny Nienhuis asking if they switch ends.
And
they do.
They do.
Just to add a degree of difficulty to changes and et cetera.
Means we have the long change in this period, which means the teams have a longer way to go to get to their bench and to come back into play.
Yeah.
So they have to really think about when they want to make their changes.
Yeah, don't get caught on a change and leave your team shorthanded with the puck going back the other way. All right, your Blues huddle up there. Conrad, Beckwith, Quinn, Peters, and Nienhuis. All around Aiden Starr, and now they come out and take their positions. Zemlik at the dot against Conrad.
And here we go. Kansas City gets the draw, sends it in deep. Johnny Nienhuis tries to defend. A man plays it off the boards, and the Blues look to come out. And it does come out now to Honert. Honert over the line. He's going to get a shot away. It's right on goal. And Pettersson makes another save.
That was Conrad, actually.
Oh, was it Conrad?
It's all good. 97, 92. They look similar.
Yeah, I'm looking down at the bench. I see Honert, so that he couldn't. They hasn't mastered the art of being in two places at one time. So
that's what I'm here for.
All right, here they come. Peters hustling to get back. This is Elbis. Throws one wide. Comes all the way out to the far point on the left side. There's a man behind the net, centering right in front. Man's going to get a shot away. Ooh. And knocked out of there and back to the blue line. Puck is still in the zone. Here's a long shot. Deflected. Stars got it.
Wow. A nervy moment there for sure. Only 40 seconds into the overtime period. 9:20 to go.
As I told Rich last night, I was in Chicago to watch my other grandson play this weekend, and they played a 3 overtime game. This is 10-year-olds. Oh. They should have been in bed long before, but now we're back. And the Blues clear the puck out of their zone. Kwok chasing it, but he'll not be able to outrace Briscoe.
But it won't be an icing.
Kwok sends it into the middle, but nobody there except
White
Jets. There's a long shot backhanded into the zone. Now knocked down nicely there by the defense. Shot sent across, but far out to the left side. Into the corner, centering pass right in front. Nobody there, and the Blues come out.
Husky.
This is number 6, Husky.
He's got Honert with him.
Husky. Oh, Husky decided to shoot rather than. Oh, now here's a pass. Comes to Nienhuis, fires, and a centering pass. Tries to get to the front of the net, can't do it. Oh, boy, I thought Johnny was going to end it right there.
Yep.
Here is Honert. Oh, he tries a centering pass, but there's nobody there except. Well, now the Blues have to hustle back on defense as Peters comes back.
Oops.
Nienhuis gets a stick on it, throws it in deep, and back. We got it. 2-on-1 developing. Good play by
nice job
Peters.
By Peters.
Peters going to carry it. Sends it all the way across. Gets it ahead for Beckwith. Beckwith has the puck knocked off his stick to Peters. Peters is going to cross the line. Sends it in. Pass to Beckwith. Goes into the near side corner. And picked up by Kaufman, who sends it around, but he can't get it out. Here's Peters. Back in front, trying to get it to number 13, Beckwith. Can't do it. And now the puck enters the zone, but deflected high up into the corner by number 19, Quinn, who chases after it. Back to Beckwith. Beckwith tries to get it to Conrad in the corner. Here's a long shot. Oh, the puck is loose. Oh. Beckwith swirled around and tried to get a shot off, but he really wasn't in position. Here's Beckwith. Nienhuis. Here's a long pass off the stick of John Nienhuis. He's got to hurry as he's got Kaufman right behind him. Now we've got some backups from the bench coming in. There's 4 of them over there battling for it. In the corner comes loose to Kansas City. Now off the stick of the Blues, and they get it out to center ice.
It's Honert.
This is 92 Honert. Going to take it to the middle. Now he peels off, sends it in front. Knocked off. Here is Splunk. Splunk's going to fire one. Knocked off the defenseman. Deflected off the defenseman. Never got through to the net.
Ooh.
Here is Splunk at center ice. Going to carry it in and send a long one. A bouncer that Pedersen is going to cover with 6:28 left in the first overtime period.
Clock doesn't matter near as much when it's sudden death.
No, it doesn't.
Husky, Kwok, Honert, DeYoung, and Blunk are your 5 right now.
We've already got teams in the tunnel on the other side watching. Is that Waterloo getting ready to come on the
Waterloo.
ice? Yeah. All right, this comes to Mankiewicz. And they are able to get it out of the zone. This is Blunk. Man going to get in. Shot. Saved by Starr. There's a long slap shot in front. Doesn't get through. And the Blues come back. Stay on side, boys. They cross the line. Get it to Kwok. Kwok whistles one high and wide. Gets it to Husky. Puts it around the far side where it's going to be picked up over there by Elbis. And he starts to come out of his own looking for a stretch pass to number 34. Finds him. Shot. Tried to go near side and didn't miss by much.
Nope.
Comes around to number 7. That's Peters. Peters sends it around the net, but he's beaten to the puck. Nienhuis is beaten to the puck, goes back to the point. Long shot. Deflected, never gets anywhere near the net. Here's a shot right in front.
Up and out of play.
And deflected out of the play with 5:26 left in overtime.
Shots on goal, 25-20. Not that that matters much at this point. Referee saying the change was late, so Corcoran doesn't get to come on for Peters. Line 1 in for the forwards.
Shot just over the top of the net.
Not by much.
Starr tried to bounce it off his equipment. Now here's a man going to get a shot away, and he loses it. Here's Quinn. Quinn bracing. He's going to get to the net, and he's pulled down. Penalty shot. Penalty shot. No.
Are you kidding me? Oh.
Oh, my.
Oh, boy.
That could easily have been a penalty shot.
Oh, man. I thought for sure.
The crowd, well, at least half the crowd doesn't like it.
Our guys.
Number 5, Kellen Briscoe, goes to the penalty box.
He had to take Quinn down.
Yeah, for a charitable holding penalty, which I'm not sure what Coach Dietz thought of that play.
Timeout for the Blues.
Yeah, they're going to rest. They want
line 1 fully charged for this. The line 1 power play, that is.
Oh, how I wanted to see those arms above the head in the form of an X.
Oh. Goaltending has been spectacular this game. The shots on goal total isn't sky high, but, man, there have been a lot of
quality
great
of saves. Yeah,
yes,
the quality of saves has been fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Some instruction to the power play team. 5:09 to go. Dean's going to put it on the board. 1-1. 2 minutes of power play time to try and end it for your Blues and continue the season.
Well, I just got a text from my youngest son in Tulsa, Oklahoma, who played for the Blues back in the earliest days, and he said, no penalty shot is the right call.
Okay.
Jason, you're out of the will.
That's rough. I mean, with my announcer Homer glasses, I'm going penalty shot all day. But I'm sure that if you were unbiased, probably it was
and it was definitely the right thing to do for that player Briscoe, because
you got to take
Quinn
him down
going in alone on that.
Forget about it.
He's got a good chance of winning the game right there, and I guess he thought, I'll take my chances, and if they call a penalty shot, at least my goalie's got time to set himself.
Yep.
All right, here is Quinn going to take the draw. I don't know how many people here are rooting for Kansas City, but I don't think it's the majority.
Honert.
All right, now this is Zimlick going to get into the zone, 1-on-3. Now the Blues come back. This is number 97, Conrad. Conrad takes it into the zone. Oh, and they're offside. Little dangle there just before he got to the blue line. Cost him the offside.
Well, 1:38 to go in the penalty. Plenty of time to get in, get set up.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time in this power play.
Quinn at the dot again against Zimlick.
Now it's sent in by Honert. Sends it around to the far side to Beckwith. And it's going to come around to the near side. Nobody over there but Honert for the Blues. So he stops, sends it over. Here's Conrad with a shot in front and a nice save by Pettersson.
Yeah, he had good eyes on that. Yeah. Quinn was a little bit off to the side. Could have tried for the redirect. Didn't quite work out.
No net front presence for the Blues on that at all. He had a perfect look at it.
Yeah. But
you'd like to see Conrad get another 12 to 15 feet inside of where he shot that from, because he's deadly from that close in.
From close. Yeah.
Back to the point. Sent over to Nienhuis. Nienhuis he's under some pressure. Now we get it to Conrad in the far shot. And they're going to keep it in, yeah. Nienhuis gets to it. Work on your spacing, boys.
Yeah, could have thrown a hula hoop
and
around
send out.
All the way down.
And the Blues have to hustle.
It's 42 for the Jets.
That's Kaufman. Takes it behind the net. He's going to kill some time, if nothing else. Now the Blues get it away from him.
44 seconds on the penalty.
I think from now on you probably aren't going to see any more of those ticky-tack interference penalties. I think it's going to be
the
real thing. Oh, and here's a man getting. Oh, now we got a penalty on the Blues.
Yep. A tripping call on Johnny Nienhuis, as you mentioned before when he went to the box, one of our best penalty killers. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 25 seconds, and then a power play for the Jets, pending further developments, as my partner likes to say. DeYoung, Peters, Husky, and Kwok.
I can't really disagree with that call.
Well,
I mean,
no.
he took him down.
Yep.
Yeah. That wasn't the kind of penalty I was referring to when I said that there probably wouldn't be any more calls like that.
That was not a ticky-tack.
That was a penalty. So let's see what Kansas City can do, and let's see what the Blues penalty kill can do. Remember, they scored their goal on the penalty kill. A shorthanded goal by Beckwith.
Yep.
Who's going to get to it first? It is 24, DeYoung. Oh, I'm sorry. We're still 4-on-4. We're still 4-on-4. Shot! Saved by Starr, and he looks behind him.
Yeah,
that was deflected into the netting. Yeah, I forgot there. We still had still have 9 seconds on the penalty to the Briscoe for Kansas City.
Correct.
So as soon as that's over, the Blues are going to have a little over a minute and a half to kill.
In comes Conrad and Beckwith after a brief respite on the bench.
Goes back to the point. Slap shot. Knocked down. This is Conrad. Conrad crosses the line. And a nice defensive effort by Kansas City. Now here's a long lead pass. Oh, they had a man breaking, and they couldn't get it to him. All right, the penalty has expired to the Kansas City player, so they have the advantage now for 1:19. Back to the point. To Lobaugh. Lobaugh's pass over to the other side. Kept in. Man falls down. Centering pass in front. Deflected to the corner. Man from his knees made a pass there, but now the Blues are going to get to it.
It's DeYoung.
This is Chase DeYoung. Oh, he tries to get it to Conrad, and it was a little bit ahead of him. So the Blues fall back into penalty kill mode again.
52 seconds
This is
left.
Lobaugh into the zone. He's going to have to work around Chase DeYoung. Stops. Takes it into the corner. He's got a man in front, number 16. Here's a man going to get a shot away. off of the Blues defenseman and deflected to the corner. Now a centering pass is behind number 12, Maddox. Now here is Albertson moving in. Shot deflected wide to the right.
Hampered by Conrad there. Nice.
22 seconds. Now it's intercepted, and the Blues come out and send it all the way down.
15 on the penalty.
And 1:49 left in the first overtime. Here they come. Kwok almost got a stick on it, or he got a stick on it, but he couldn't stop it. And here's a save by Starr, coming with.
Yep.
Oh no, that kills off the Blues penalty. So we're back to 5-on-5.
Oh no, not yet. 3 seconds left.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's still up there. It's not a 0-3, just a 3 on the board. 1:38 to go in the first overtime period. 3 seconds left of the kill. Husky, Corcoran, Kwok, and Blunk.
And
now Husky gets chased, so Kwok's going to have to come in and take the
Kwok's
draw.
going to have to take the draw. He wins it. To Blunk. Blunk not able to get it out, though. Shot. Still in the zone. Here's a man with a backhand shot. Going to get a shot away. Saved by Starr. And he covers up.
Boy.
And that does kill the penalty. And almost me.
Ditto. Bodies all over the ice. There's going to be bodies in the announcer's booth. Both of us are going to keel over. All right.
Sit down, grandson. Nice shift.
Mine too.
He gets to rest. I don't.
Conrad, Quinn, Beckwith, Peters, and Nienhaus. Tell me if you heard those 5 names before.
All right. Peters sends it around to Nienhaus. Nienhaus sends it ahead to Beckwith. Oh, he tips it in, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues.
Oof. He wasn't very short, but he was short. Right call made.
Yeah, that's the right call. So the Blues have to survive another face-off in their defensive zone with 1:14 left in the overtime.
All right, same 5.
Back to the high slot, long shot, deflected in front, just goes wide right. Back to Albertson. Albert's going to send it over to the far side. Shot. Starr makes a save.
Uncovers.
And a little, I wouldn't say pushing and shoving. It was more like, please don't go near my goaltender. I'm going to put my arm around you to restrict your progress in that regard.
Correct. 1:01 to go in this period of overtime hockey.
Now, let's play the last minute and 1 second to my left.
Yes,
if
please.
That's all the same to you boys.
Yeah. Good win.
Deflected out of the zone. And now the Blues get it to Beckwith. Beckwith, 1-on-1. Going to get around. Oh, and he's knocked down. No call. Wow. As he had the puck. Now here's number 5 breaking. The Blues get control in their own zone. Here's a pass ahead looking for Husky, who successfully tips it into the zone and played around to the far side with 30 seconds left in the first overtime. There's Chase DeYoung, number 24. Ooh, dangerous pass across. Yikes. Back to Nienhaus, now back to DeYoung. Having a little trouble with it. Now he sends it in and deflected, but not all the way in. Now the puck comes into Nienhaus. He gets it out. We're down to 12 seconds. Now here is Husky. Picked up the puck just after it had crossed the line.
Oof. 7.2 seconds to go in the first overtime period.
Rich, when this period is over, I'm going to ask you to take it out because I have to make a quick run.
Fair enough. We're going to hope that they do the ice, but one way or the other, I will take over for you. No sweat. 7.2 seconds, Husky at the dot.
Puck goes back into the Kansas City zone. Now Nienhaus controls it. Just skate it out, Johnny. 1-0. That's it. All right. That's the end of the first overtime. And now we are going to the locker room, so I don't have to run down there.
You don't have to rush.
All right, at the end of the first overtime, in a great hockey game, shots on goal, Blues 26, Jets 25. We're still tied at 1, and we will be back in about 12 minutes for the third period. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right, welcome back. This is playoff hockey at its best.
Absolutely.
You've got two really good teams, very competitive teams. Kansas City led it until about 5 minutes left to go in the game. The Blues are killing a penalty. The Kansas City defenseman, and I won't name him because I don't know who he was, can't remember his number or anything, but he kind of made a mistake and tried to carry the puck pretty much through his goaltender's crease.
Yeah.
And Blue Beckwith was right on top of him and was managed to knock the puck off his stick and into the net. So the game was tied. We finished that third period tied at 1. We have just finished our first overtime period, and there will be no shootouts to determine a winner. This will be determined by somebody scoring a good goal in a hockey game rather than the skills competition, as Rich likes to call it.
Yeah. And I got really great information in that last intermission period from my partner here. He told me that we get triple pay for every overtime. So we're going to make some real bank here, right? Yep. Zero times zero is still zero.
I got out my calculator and I said, I actually carried it out to a number of zeros, and it's 000 times 000. It's still zero.
All right, outstanding.
And Rich, you and I are
math broadcast.
We are worth every penny.
Yeah, we're worth every penny you guys pay. Hey, if you're tuning in from anywhere around the Midwest Hockey League or internationally or anywhere else, hit that subscribe button. We're always looking for new subs. If you subscribe to BSN, you'll never miss a BSN Blues broadcast again. All right, line one in.
So these two goaltenders have been great, and now we start the second overtime period.
And some nice fresh ice.
Both teams at full strength. Puck rolls into the corner where Lucas Peters picks it up. Oh, here's an attempted centering pass. Doesn't get through as the Blues block it.
Knocked it down nicely by Conrad.
Ooh, not out. We're still in our own zone. Man tries to get it to the front. Going to go over the backhand. Shot. Saved by Sarich underneath him. And
wow, that was a nifty move. Who was that? That was 8, wasn't it?
I think that was number 8, Harrison Elbis, who is one of their better players
in
terms of scoring.
That was tricky. Dangle it, put it between your legs,
and then go to the forehand.
Tendy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, lucky for the Blues, stayed out. We play on.
And, Beckwith can't quite clear it. Now there's a man going to get a shot away. Saved by Starr. Rebound
off
the pipe. And it's going to go all the way down off the pipe and down into the zone where it's picked up by Maddox. Maddox has the puck taken away temporarily
Beckwith,
taken away. Now Conrad. Shot is off the side of the net. Now it's the Blues are putting on some pressure in the offensive zone. Now it's sent around to the near side. And the Blues are going to have to fall back on defense now as here come the Jets. This is Elbis over the line, going to get to the net. Shot! Oh, and Starr got just enough of it. Now, this is Lobaugh trying to get into position. Got a man breaking, going to get a shot away. Missed the net. Couple of really good opportunities in the first minute by the Jets, but they haven't been able to cash yet. Corcoran puts his man in, and that's number 21, Nienhaus.
Into the
throws
scorer's
it
bench.
out of the rink, and the Blues get a much-needed change. Even though those a bunch of our best players are with the CBQ line.
Right, needed a change.
They needed a change.
So we're going to have Husky, Honert, Kwak, Blunk, and DeYoung.
There's a pass off the boards. Going to try and find number 20, Kwak. Oh, that's interference.
Totally interfered with.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. All right. No ticky-tack penalties.
There's a man. Oh, shot. Saved by Pedersen.
That was a nice shot by Quacker. Quack Mafia shout out.
Here's shot. Deflected in front. Just goes wide. Now back to Blunk. Blunk throws one in. It's deflected off a toe save by Pedersen. As both goalies have been tested here in the opening 2 minutes of this period. Here's a man breaking in. He's got a step. And Starr makes the save and deflects it off the side. And back to center ice they come. This is Honert, number 92. Honert has this stick hooked rather.
Icing.
And that's going to be an icing against Kansas City. All the way down. And after a brief rest, Conrad, Quinn, and Beckwith come out again, this time with
Yep.
Peters
and Nienhuis again.
Yep.
That's kind of been the crew. JV team getting loud down there. Let's Go Blues is the chant. Conrad at the dot.
Oh, Quinn tried to get it to the forehand, couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, totally covered there.
Here comes Kansas City. They got a man wide open on the other wing, but this is 21 Hacker. Haven't called his name much, but he's out there now. Now the Blues look to come out. And they do get it out ahead to 97 Conrad. Over the line, gets a shot away. Another one right along the ice.
Yep.
And Pedersen makes another good save. He's good with that trapper on low shots.
Yeah. He was sliding to his right, but easily threw the glove out and grabbed that one on his left. Try it again. Conrad at the dot. Trying to win it back to Quinn for a quick shot is my assumption. Yep. But no dice.
All right, here's one off the boards. This is Nienhuis going to chase it down. And Starr puts the glove on it. That wasn't going to be an icing regardless.
No icings when it goes on goal. No changes upcoming for either team. 7:16 to go in this overtime period.
The second overtime period.
Yes.
This is Beckwith. Going to carry it out of his own zone to center ice. Dumps it in. Now he's going to try and chase after it. Beaten to the puck by Maddox. He's a good player, Maddox.
Yeah, he is.
For Kansas City. An all-star. Kept in by Quinn. Quinn going to fire one! And another good save by Pedersen. That was almost in self-defense. If he didn't get the glove up, that was going to carry him. That was going to carry him right off the face mask.
Yeah. All right. Husky, Honert, Kwak, Blunken, DeYoung.
Maddox is the captain of the team. Brent Maddox is the team captain. Now Blunk manages to keep it in temporarily. Now it comes out. Got a man breaking. Oh, here's a man gets around. Going to get to the net. Save! And they score! On a breakaway. Didn't get his number.
34.
Man got around to the outside. Low ball.
Made it.
Went
nice
to the
move.
backhand.
Yep.
And beat Starr. And Kansas City will advance to the semifinal. A really tough break out there for DeYoung, who was kind of caught on an island. It was a bad hop that got over his stick, which enabled Lobaugh to get in alone. Starr got a little bit of it, I think.
Yeah, one of these teams is going to be sorely disappointed after a great game of hockey. Unfortunately for us, it's your Blues, but absolutely nothing to hang their head about.
Nope.
Great season for these boys, and good luck going forward to the Jets.
Team's going through the line now. First one through, of course, is Starr.
Low ball from Ibes. All right. Well, that'll do it for your season for the Blues and BSN broadcasts. We appreciate everybody who's come along for the ride. It's been a great one. We'll have to say goodbye to some fantastic seniors.
Boy, do we ever.
And regroup for next year and hope to see everybody back on these broadcasts.
If you're going to lose a game in this tournament, and 7 of these 8 teams are going to lose in the tournament, there's no shame in going down to a good team in a battle like that goes to 3 overtimes. And kind of a bouncing pass that sent a guy in all alone for the game-winning goal. And who are those, the seniors? I can't tell who's hugging there, but
yeah, Conrad and I can't tell which other guy that is.
Well, we can do a postmortem on this, but we're not going to.
Nope.
The Blues gave it everything they had, and they came up just that much short. And Kansas City, the 4 seed, defeats the 5 seed Blues, and that's the 2020 or the 23-24 season for the Blues. And we will be back and see you in the fall. And there's Austin Kwok talking to Pedersen. I don't know if those guys might have played against each other at one point in time. But anyway, for Dean Patton, who has been fantastic with the cameras and the computers and running all this stuff.
100%.
And my partner, Rich Blunk, and for myself, Greg Corcoran, thanks for being with us for this season. We'll hope to see you in the fall. And this is Quad City Blues Hockey.